11:19 right now. I want to check in with Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson Meredith right now, keeping an eye on a rainy Thursday.
A very rainy Thursday, but the sun coming soon.
Tomorrow. The sun will come out. There you go. Well played. That's the view of the Way 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Right now, the sun will not be coming out today. We've got widespread rain. This is a washout kind of rain. I'm going to zoom in on Lawrence County in particular. You would think, looking at our early warning radar network, this is actually heavier rain, but that's not the case. We're actually picking up on at least some sleet pellets. May not necessarily be getting to the ground, but if you do see some sleet flying around with all of that rain this morning heading into the afternoon, it's not totally out of the question. Nothing to be surprised about. With those temperatures still above freezing, we're not expecting any impacts on those roadways whatsoever. That's the view of the Way 31 Skycam network. It's still in the 30s here in Huntsville at 39, 38 in the Shoals. We are up into the 40s in Guntersville. That is Lake Guntersville. Trust me, that's how dense that fog is in Marshall County. And it's 40 on the dot in Decatur right now. High temperatures today only going to climb maybe 3 or 4 more degrees. 43 here in Huntsville, maybe a smidge higher in Sand Mountain, a little cooler in northwest Alabama. Bottom line, it is a washout today. A very cold rain too. One of those days where you just want to stay inside and stay warm. Rain chances do go down fairly quickly as the evening goes on. In fact, by 9 o'clock tonight, the rain is done here in the metro. Just a few lingering showers in northeast Alabama, and then that rain is completely gone closer to midnight tonight. You see that pretty well here on future radar. This is 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's still going to be a messy drive home, just as messy as it was earlier this morning. We could have a few heavier downpours here and there, not necessarily going to cause any flooding issues, but it could cause some of those ponding on the roadways as you get home from work or school this evening. By 9 o'clock tonight, as we mentioned, rain is done here in Huntsville. Rain's done in the Shoals. A few lingering showers across Jackson, Marshall, and DeKalb County, but by midnight tonight, that rain is completely gone. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds to get the day started tomorrow, but it will be a very cold start to the day on Friday. And despite the return of sunshine, crystal clear blue skies, in fact, tomorrow afternoon, it is going to stay very, very cold all day tomorrow and stretching into Saturday morning, too. I'll show you those feels like temperatures in a moment. This is how much rain we are going to see for the rest of the day today. Closer to the state line, the Tennessee state line, that is. Not quite as much rain, maybe up to a ½ inch at most. Further south you go, the higher the rainfall totals will be. Down towards Guntersville, Fort Payne, Gadsden, Coleman, maybe closer to 1 inch of rainfall before all of this rain finally gets out of here later on tonight. So there's your weekend forecast. Saturday afternoon will be spectacular. Plenty of sunshine, pretty typical early February temperatures too in the mid-50s, 60 degrees on Sunday, even warmer. And as we get towards the early part of next week, we'll talk about those highs getting close to 70. But before we get that mild air back in North Alabama, we'll have to contend with wind chills in the teens tomorrow morning. Highs technically in the 40s tomorrow afternoon, but that strong wind could be gusting around 20-25 miles per hour. Will make it feel more like the 30s during the day. Another bitterly cold morning Saturday with those wind chills in the teens before that quick warm-up takes over by lunchtime on Saturday. There's your 7-day forecast. Yes, it is going to stay cold for another 48 hours or so, but at least the sun is coming back. And look ahead to next week, 65 Monday, 67 Tuesday. Would not be surprised if some hit 70 next Tuesday. And after today, our next rain chance holds off until next Wednesday.
Whew.